Hey guys, and welcome back. Here I am, fresh out of a weigh-in, and this is week 19 for me. I am Leanne Ellis, and I am recording my Slimming World journey, general weight loss, and just how I feel and motivations and all the rest of it. I'm not gonna lie, this week it's just been the worst weigh-in ever, and I literally feel like crying. So that's why I've come here, got on my own, and I just think it's really important for me to record this because I need to get it off my chest and move on. So, oh God. So I am trying to lose weight because I am going on holiday and I've got a real fear of not being able to fit on a plane. I am desperate to get to that 5 stone mark, and last week I'd lost 4 stone 8.5 pounds, so it was like 5.5 pounds away, and I was like, I've got this. If I could just lose a couple of pounds a week, I have got this. This week I have gone to Slimming World, and with my mum, my daughter, and my friend Kelly. She's come with us now. So in reflection of this week, I've just put an upload up earlier on in the week. I am feeling positive, like my mind is in it. I'm feeling absolutely fine about it. I've got this really good positive mindset, and it was like, when I do this, I'm gonna, like, rather than saying if I lose weight, it was more like when. I did a massive turnaround and I was feeling absolutely on top of the world. And this is how fast it can change, because now I couldn't be more devastated if I tried. Like, literally, I could have cried. Today I could have cried, and that's why I've come on here and I am just making this recording. I mean, I do my weight losses and my weigh-ins anyway, but it's just been the hardest pill to swallow. So I walked into Slimming World feeling really positive, like more confident than what I ever had, and it's almost like I've jinxed myself. To start off with, Lily's not come, she wouldn't get up this morning. I packed up a fruit salad and a salad for today. I was all prepared, running around getting myself sorted and ready to go. So pulls up outside of Slimming World, and I got my foot caught on my sandwich bag strap. Went absolutely, I didn't even know what the word is, head over arse, I think they say. Literally fell on the floor like this. Do you know, like, where you have to just put your hands out to even grab yourself and stop your face smashing on the tarmac? So I was absolutely mortified, embarrassed. Got myself up. There were people around, people saw me. My knee absolutely killed. I'm gonna be honest, my ego was bruised more than anything. So anyway, gets himself up, and I'm thinking, it's fine, walk it off, these things happen. My knees just absolutely hurt like you would not believe. So it gets into Slimming World, and I got a free week this week because I've been at Club 10 for more than 10 weeks. So I've not started the extension that I'd paid for 2 weeks previously. So I had this free week, and I'm thinking, yay, positive. I didn't need to buy anything because I bought loads of bars and there's loads of stuff in the house. Went and stepped on the scales, and I have weighed in at 20 stone, 12 pound. That means I've had a 5 pound gain. It was that unexpected. Like, I've had naughty weeks, and I'll be honest and tell you when I've had naughty weeks and lost weight. 1 week I like, previously to this, the one time that I've put weight on, I put 1.5 pounds on, totally expected it, absolutely fine. I had to re-weigh myself. I was in that much shock. Like, this face was not feeling that I've not been that naughty. Also, I thought, anyway. So got off the scales, and she was like, do you want to re-weigh? And I was like, yeah, without even thinking about it. Got on the scales, and the exact same. The scales are right. So this week I have put on 5 pound. 5 pound gain. That isn't water retention. That isn't that I've not been to the toilet, and that's not wearing different clothes, because I even took off this like tunic thing that I've got on. So all I had on was a vest top and leggings. I have put on £5 in 1 week. Who even does that? Do you know when you're as heavy as I am? That is some serious, like, things have gone wrong. So I then sat talking to Kelly. Kelly did really well. She's lost 2.5. Tia put £1 on, but she's not done the diet at all. And I think my mum lost £2 or £3. I just weren't okay with it. I completely and utterly weren't okay with it. I could have cried. I was mortified. I was like taking the mic out of myself, which is a massive defence mechanism. But really and truly, £5, like, that is a lot. So I'm thinking, well, I've ate loads of fruit and veg and salad this week, with literally every meal. I've probably ate a few more carbs than what I usually do. And then I was like thinking back and talking to Kelly. So on Friday, we went out for Saigons, which is a Chinese. And do you know what's really annoying? I didn't even eat whatever I wanted at Saigons. For starters, I had some of these vegetarian salt and pepper nuggets, which I always have, and I've ate them before in this diet and still lose weight. I ate boiled rice and then vegetables in sauté sauce. I didn't have any chips. I didn't have any noodles, nothing. I didn't do any of them things. No dessert was had. I thought that I had like been good in terms of curbing it in, when actually, sorry, my watch is going off. In actual fact, I evidently haven't. Then I'm thinking back and I'm thinking, I can't even, we've been to Pizza Express this week and I had bruschetta, then I had pastas in a tomato sauce. Again, I thought I'd made a better choice. I did have a slice of tiramisu, but considering that I should have 25 sins a day and I'd not been having my sins elsewhere and I didn't have much else to eat that day, that shouldn't have been bad and over the sins allowance. And then one of the days, I think it was Wednesday, no, not Wednesday, because we're only on Thursday, Tuesday, we went to IKEA. I'd had an omelette in the morning, which was full of vegetables. I didn't even have any cheese on it. And then I'd not ate all day because I'd been working and I was busy. And I had, what did I have? Oh, I had plant-based meatballs, their gravy sauce and chips, and a dessert. So I haven't been weighing or measuring my milk allowance. I've just been drinking that, and I've probably it's obvious that I've done something horrendously wrong this week, like more than what I usually do. And maybe it's because I've got complacent. I'm not going to be like my heart breaks, like completely breaks where this is concerned, because it's really, really important to me and I've let myself slack and I feel so annoyed with myself. So here is, like, I will put it here. This is my like countdown to going on holiday. I've now had to put red crosses over what I'd previously lost because I'm 5 £5 heavier away. So I've got them to loss before I can even start working on getting rid of the rest of them hearts. Another week slipped by. I'm devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. I've walked more this week, so I've started taking dogs out again walking. I'm trying to aim towards my silver body magic. I've had loads of salad, loads of veg. I evidently need to cut back on carbs. 2 meals that I've cooked myself were like, I do like wedges and salad and stuff. I obviously am having too many carbs and not counting my inputs. So this week, as a means to try and curb it in, I am going to document everything that I eat again because I've got lazy and slack where that's concerned. I'm not having any cheat meals. I'm going to try 7 days of eating as good as I possibly can. Before, when I've done that, I've not had huge weight losses. I'm going to try and be a bit more active and really get on it, because I need to get rid of that £5 that I feel like I'm in debt almost. I've got to like pay that back before I can make any more progress, which is absolutely soul destroying. Like, it's ridiculous actually. With the weight that I am, really, this should not be a thing, and I'm so annoyed with myself. I'm feeling really negative. I'm feeling really peed off with myself. I don't see a massive amount of difference in my clothes and stuff, so as much as people say don't concentrate on scales, they're just numbers, I have to concentrate on the numbers, because if I don't, I would absolutely be deterred. It's like my stride forward. And you know, when you're as heavy as what I am and you're trying to make the progress that I am, I need something to keep me going. So earning those certificates and doing like half a stone at a time is worth it for me. And now I've lost my 4.5 stone award, really, because I haven't achieved that now. I'm further away from my 5 stone, and I go on holiday in 6 weeks, and that to me is devastating. God, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really annoyed with myself. Maybe I've just got too cocky. Maybe I've just got too complacent. I'm at the minute, I'm a little bit like, I'm gobsmacked with myself. I've like got about 1,000 feelings that are all going through my mind, and they're all negative, and I know that that is not going to get me anywhere. And so what I will say about myself is I'm very stubborn, I'm very driven, and I will turn this around to be a positive, because I'll use it as a driving force. I haven't updated any of my apps. I will do. I will be updating the Slimming World one that I've got. So now that is at the right way, and I'm gonna have to draw a line under it and do like a bit of a restart, really. Oh God, I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. Do you know, like right now, like I'm recording this and I just think I'm so fat and ugly. It's just beyond a joke. And I need to stop that way of thought. It's really negative. Like, the way that I will remotivate myself is I will read Slimming World magazines, I will watch inspirational stories on YouTube, I will throw myself into full-blown getting Slimming World in my head, I will document everything that I eat, I will take pictures, I will do videos and upload them into my shorts about what I'm eating. And I will probably put the, you know, like the thingy, my little tick off thing on the front of my phone, so it reminds me every day. And I need to do that, because right now I'm feeling really negative and sad, like I might have some form of emotional breakdown. Everything that I've achieved now because of this weighing, right now in this moment, feels like it's like slipping away from me, and as though I've not really achieved anything, and that I'm a fat ugly mess and I'm not going to get any better, and that I'm not going to be able to fit on that plane on the 1st of September. Everything that's wrong in my life is down to my weight, and this is how I feel, and this is what goes off in my head, that like to everybody else I'm really bubbly and really positive. And I had a client last night that were like, oh, your weight's never really been an issue until you've started going to Slimming World. Well, it has. It's just I'm really good at like covering it up through a lifetime of having to do that, because I've always been fat. £5 is such a lot. I've had to stop myself going into the kitchen and ripping up my 4.5 stone award, because that is how I feel. I feel like a child that's proper spat a dummy out and is being a mardy cow. I'm so annoyed with myself. If I could physically like smack myself across the face for being such an idiot, I would do. And like Karen's coming today and she's doing really well in Slimming World, and I don't want to face people and talk about it, and I've got to. Like usually when there's something with my weight, I usually hide it and just pretend it's not really an issue and all the rest of it, but I can't hide from it, because I've made a point of being a lot more open and telling people that I'm dieting and how much I've lost. And so like usually I do it in private and secretly, and it's not really going to work if I bury my head in sand, because then I go into denial. So I'm going to have to face the music and say that I've put £5 on this week, and it's painful. I couldn't believe those scales. I'm so sad about it. I'm so sad. So anyway, to be honest, the positives are that, oh, do you know what else I'm devastated about? Is that Slimming World this month, well, this week, next week they're doing a taster session, so we've got to cook something to take it in, which is fine. I quite enjoy doing stuff like that, so I'll do that. I don't know when I'm going to fit it in, but I've got to do that. So what they're doing is these nominations for Woman of the Year. And because I'm there with my mum, my sister and like Kelly, my friend, all three of them have put a nomination in for me. And it's annoying because they've not done it because I deserve it or because anything, because I've only been doing it for, 19 weeks now. But they've put this nomination in and it means like next week I've got to stand up in front of everybody and like talk about yourself and stuff. And that, like, I don't even like going and getting weighed on scales in front of people. I hate, you know, like today when she spoke to me about putting £5 on, I get really embarrassed and really nervous and really like, it's horrible and I have to put this front on that everything's okay. And now I've got this nomination and it's like there's other people in that group that have been nominated that deserve it miles more than like, well, they're actually a genuine nominee. And I've been nominated because I'm there with my friends and family who have now nominated me. So I've got to stand in front of the people. I think I'm just going to stand there and tell them that I don't deserve it, that these other people, like, obviously are genuine and I've only been nominated. I might just be honest. I don't really know what else to do. Anyway, that's absolutely horrible. And especially that's come at a week where I've just put £5 on, which makes me feel even more like a fraud. Oh, it's horrible. It's so devastating. I'm absolutely gutted. So yeah, that's as if my life's not embarrassing and mortifying enough. I went for a 6 when I got out of the car, then I've put £5 on, and then they've nominated me to have to stand in front of people and say like these things which I don't want to do. I don't want to say that. I don't want to talk about myself in front of a group of people. I don't feel like I'm ready for that. But anyway, if I'm just honest and say that it's a bit of a dud nomination, maybe I can sit down and that'll be the end of it. I don't know. So yeah, that's what joys I've got to come this week. So this week I am going to promise to be more active. I'm going to walk every single day for at least half an hour. Number 2 is I'm going to be completely on plan. Number 3 is I'm going to drink more water. And number 4 is I'm going to write down everything that goes in my mouth on the app. I'm going to scan it and put it on. It is a bit of a ball ache, I'm not going to lie sometimes, but I have got to. That is exactly what I've got to do. So, hi, Leanne Ellis, here do swear that this week I'm going to be 1000% on this plan and I'm going to try my best for the next 2 weeks to be, do you know what, actually? Do you know what my promise is? Do you know, until I get rid of this £5 that I've put on that now I feel in debt to, I am not having any treats. I'm not having any time off. I'm going to be really strict with myself and I'm going to do this. And do you know what? Any like trolls out there that think that weight loss is easy, it isn't. You have to do it all the time. And it's something like going to the gym and exercising and things like that. Your actions, you have to do these actions over and over again and sometimes not really see any change and not have any positive. So you can imagine doing something and not having any positive reinforcement from it at all. In fact, because I'm so fat, I don't feel that much positive reinforcement from it. I have to kind of have a word with myself and almost make it up to look for the little tiny like positives. Because, you know, for every little tiny positive that I can find and try and concentrate on, I can guarantee you I can feel a 20 negatives about myself and why I'm not good enough. So I think I need to work on that a little bit, don't you? So yeah, that's my promise to myself. So write stuff down, exercise more, on plan 1000% and no treats, drink more water. That's the plan. Enough for a morning rant. I've got to get on with work because I'm really busy today. So I better get myself sorted. Wish me luck.